plot twist is, I would say, the most personal song on the album. And I would say it's my favorite song lyrically on the album. It's interesting, I think. I'm writing about a time in my life, which I'm sure we all go through this, where all of a sudden our needs and our wants and our desires aren't primal anymore. They aren't what they were as a child. You know, as a child, if you ever drive by an elementary school playground, you see kids running around, screaming, laughing, chasing girls. And you just look at them and you think they don't care about anything. They probably don't pay any bills. Punks. And life is primal. There's not a lot of concerns. There's not a lot of crankiness. And then you go through a phase in life where all of a sudden what you're doing is influenced by society. And it's no longer you. And I hated that phase of my life. All of a sudden, the way you talk, the way you act, the way people around you are talking and acting and dressing, it's not really them, it's somehow been impressed upon them by others. And I remember being like 12, 13 years old and hearing the way people would talk and thinking, you don't really naturally talk like that. You don't really naturally think that the best way to speak, the most effective way to communicate is for every third word to be the F-bomb. But you do it anyway because you think people are going to think that's cool. And I hated that. I hated being around that. I felt the pressure too. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I was Mr. Perfect Nonconformist. But I just remember feeling like I didn't want to play that game. I didn't want to act a certain way, dress a certain way, talk a certain way, because that was the way I could impress others. I didn't want to dress like other people. I didn't want to act like other people. I just wanted to be me. And when I started feeling that pressure, for me personally, I just shut down. And I've always been kind of a shy person. But I would say at that point, I just decided, screw it, I'm not even going to bother. I'm okay having 2 friends and not talking to anyone. Because that was my answer to that phase in life. Anyway, I've broken out of that, for sure. I think I hit 18, 19, 20, and I stopped believing that people were inherently fake, and I was believing that people were inherently mean for a while there. That's what I thought people were, so I didn't want to be around it. But I would say 18, 19, 20, I kind of broke out of that. By the time I was about 25, I had pretty much broken out of it. I'm still not Mr. Social skills. It's not my thing, but I'm better. I believe now that people are inherently good. Although still sometimes very socially influenced and not real and not true to themselves. And so that's the theme of the song. Horrible plot twist. The reason I like it lyrically is it's quirky, it's interesting. The song starts off, there is an age when you're just you. The things you say what you do. It's all primal. It's all innate. Life's worry-free. It's really great. And then the chorus kicks in. If only this was the end. Roll the credits. Show's over, man. But here comes the horrible plot twist. The monster's gonna get you, kid. It's us. If only this was the end. Roll the credits. Show's over, man. Here comes the horrible plot twist. The monster's gonna get you, kid. It's us. Bow wow, chicka chicka wow wow. Dun, 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 dun. Society without norms is one without judgment. What's the second verse? The second verse is kind of fun. I just remember it ending. Imagine dressing like an African tribesman. And people say, hey man, nice skirt. Want to play tag? I liked it. That'd be pretty fun. And then the third verse, what you say and what you do is dictated by someone other than you. You'd probably say that this ain't true, which is exactly what they told you to. I liked that. I like to infer to those people that say, oh, I'm not really like that. I haven't really conformed to society. I like to basically say, yeah, I don't believe you. Because I've seen it in myself, and I tried pretty hard to resist it. And then finally the song ends, and it becomes a nice breakdown where I layer guitars and kazoos and voices. And I really enjoy that. And it was a great way to end the album. Horrible Plot Twist is one of my newer songs. I've written it since I came to Nashville. And to end the album with that song, with that outro, it was a fitting ending, I think.